projects rarely fail overnight. They drift off course through small repeated problems. Unclear requirements, delayed feedback, scope creep, and low engagement quietly erode progress. Traditional approaches often hide risk until late stages. Issues then appear when changes are expensive and stressful. Agile flips this pattern with short cycles and constant learning. Teams deliver value early and often. Feedback shapes the next step, not the postmortem. This reduces risk and increases the chance of success. Unclear requirements create guesswork and waste. Teams build features that miss real needs. Stakeholders feel unheard and lose trust. Agile tackles this by discovering needs iteratively. It favors thin slices of value, validated early. Ambiguous goals lead to conflicting interpretations and rework costs. Large upfront specifications get stale before development begins. Assumptions multiply when users are distant from the team. Agile breaks work into user stories with clear acceptance criteria. Slow feedback acts like a blindfold. Teams build for weeks without knowing if it works. By the time feedback arrives, changes are costly. Delays also reduce morale and focus. Agile compresses the learning loop. It presents working software frequently, not documents. Early critique saves time and budget. Frequent reviews catch misalignment before it grows. Measurable outcomes guide decisions, not assumptions. Small course corrections prevent big project pivots later. Scope creep happens when new features slip in without trade-offs. Teams try to do everything, and timelines break. Quality drops as pressure rises. Traditional plans resist change, then bend under it. Agile expects change and manages it transparently. A prioritized backlog makes trade-offs visible. New requests are weighed against value and capacity. Time boxes protect schedules while goals evolve. Stakeholders see impacts before agreeing to more scope. Projects suffer when people disengage. Stakeholders attend once, then vanish. Teams deliver, but no one validates outcomes. Decisions stall and risks amplify. Agile treats engagement as a core practice, not a hopeful habit. Daily collaboration keeps momentum and shared understanding. Clear roles remove confusion and decision delays. Regular demos create accountability and excitement. Retrospectives invite honest improvement and ownership. Incremental delivery brings clarity through action. Teams deliver a small, valuable piece first. They then inspect results and adapt plans. This turns unknowns into manageable learning. Working software becomes the source of truth. Short iterations reduce risk and reveal progress. User stories describe value in customer language. Acceptance criteria provide testable definitions of done. Sprint reviews align expectations and surface needs early. Collaboration is the engine of Agile. Teams share context daily and solve blockers quickly. Information flows openly, not through long memos. Visual boards make work and bottlenecks visible. The whole team owns the outcome, not just tasks. Daily stand-ups synchronize plans and expose issues fast. Cross-functional teams shorten handoffs and delays. Shared goals replace siloed metrics and local optimizations. Continuous integration reduces nasty integration surprises. Customer involvement is not optional in Agile. A product owner represents needs and priorities. Demos and feedback sessions guide decisions with evidence. The backlog evolves based on what users value most. This keeps the project aimed at real outcomes. Stakeholders see working software at regular intervals. Feedback influences the next sprint, not the next year. Priorities reflect value, not politics or loud voices. Early releases generate data and confidence. Let's take a look at the case study when the traditional approach was used incorrectly. A company planned an internal analytics portal. They gathered requirements for 2 months. The team built for 6 months without user access. Changes were requested late after a big reveal. Several features were confusing or unused. The scope had expanded quietly. The deadline slipped by 3 months. budget overran by 25%. Adoption was low because the dashboard missed key workflows. Rework consumed the next quarter. Morale dropped across the team and among stakeholders. Alternatively, Agile could have changed things, like the team would have delivered in 2-week sprints. Sprint 1 shipped login, a basic dashboard, and one critical metric. Users tested it and gave direct feedback. The team learned which metrics mattered most. They dropped low-value reports and improved navigation. Each sprint ended with a demo and a prioritization discussion. By month 3, most teams used the portal weekly. Time to insight decreased by 40%. The project stayed within budget. Confidence and adoption rose together. Agile reduces risk by revealing truth early. It turns assumptions into evidence through frequent delivery. It aligns teams and stakeholders around outcomes. Tackle unclear requirements with small testable slices of value. Replace delayed feedback with frequent demos and real usage. Manage scope creep with a prioritized backlog and clear trade-offs. Boost engagement through daily collaboration and shared ownership. Success grows when learning is fast and visible. Agile makes that learning routine and real.